I didn't know there was such thing as second takes for live, but here's take number two. Uh, Again, I've got shitty service for Wi-Fi at my house, so we'll try this again on some data. Don't know how long I can do that before I run out of data. Again, with the lacrosse ball, all it is pressure. If you're not used to a lacrosse ball or a baseball, something that hard, you can go with a tennis ball. You know, even like your thumb, like it's just pressure. That's all it is. So for the hips, okay, really going to be focused on this TFL area, a little bit lower here, okay, and right off on the side of the glutes. So first one on your side, don't mind, but to really get in there, get in those glutes piriformis area, on my ball here. I'm working my left glute area right now, and I've left knee crossed over as I'm doing that. So you'll just roll back and forth there all along. Then you really kind of have to get laying on your side here to get to see basically right here on the hip. And the TFL glute medius, this one's brutal. So just laying on the side, rolling in on it, okay? Just take about 30, 45 seconds on each side. You know, these hip areas are going to be pretty rough. So take the next piece after you get a little release in that area, we need to get some mobility back in there. And how we're going to do that, this is a split stance groin mobilization. So you're going to be in a 4-point stance, and we're going to do one leg at a time. For this, I am on all fours here, okay? As you can see, all fours. And I'm going to, from this position, just stick one leg out to the side, okay? And then from there, I'm just rocking the hips back. This one's pretty tight. The big thing with this is that when you go back, you want to keep this arch in your low back here with that leg that's sticked out. So it's easy to get these hips, low back kind of tucking under. You want to keep that arch as you go through, okay? So for these, you know, roughly 8 to 10 each side. Check that out. I know that I didn't show you how to roll out your groin area on this side, but surprisingly, I don't have a foam roller at my house. I know, that's weird, but I took it to my work. I left it there. So ideally, you want to get in the same spots. You want to roll out and release the areas that you just worked on with your mobility. Take some time and do a quick rollout of the groins, but most people really ignore those hip areas there. So, like I said, take some time, spend it. I was sitting on it, so it's back here, right on the glute, sitting on it, cross that leg over again. But you really want to take some time right in the hip flexor area, right in the front here of the hip, and then just like at that 45 off to the side. This is going to be a lot of spots in there. And just working, find your hip bone right at the top of that hip bone that sticks out there. I'm a bony guy, it's pretty easy to find. And then about 3-4 inches down from there. So work those two areas and then do your split stance groin mobilization. Again, keep that arch in the low back, okay? If you feel yourself tuck under, then that's all the farther you're going to go back. You know, I don't want you to tuck the hips under on that. So keep that arch. Try that out. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you for checking in today, Colleen, Liz, everybody that checked in. And thanks for coming back for round 2, if you actually did come back. Technical difficulties, we'll get that figured out here. at the house. I have to start doing my live videos elsewhere if this is going to be the case. So, all right, y'all have a good night. Go Giants!